In this video, welcome back the rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of United States Abraham Lincoln, wheat penny coins, but not just any dollars, we're talking about the ones that sold for thousands of dollars at auction. So let's get started. First up, the 1927 D Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. We'll explore what makes this penny special, the significance of the D mint mark, what good condition means in coin grading, and of course, its current value in the collector's market. Let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, Lincoln himself. The reverse design, with two stalks of wheat on either side, gives these pennies their nickname, wheat pennies. Our focus today, the 1927 D penny, was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small d below the date. The Denver Mint played a vital role in coin production during this era, striking millions of pennies each year. Now, what does good condition mean? In coin collecting, a good grade means the coin is heavily worn, but the date and major details remain visible. For the 1927 D penny, this means you can still clearly see Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks, even if finer details are worn. Smooth coins in good condition have often seen significant circulation, but they're still collectible, especially when it comes to older pennies like this one from 1927. So, what is the market value of a 1927 D Lincoln wheat penny in good condition today? Typically, these coins sell between 50 cents and $1.50. The exact price depends on factors like wear, overall eye appeal, and collector demand. For comparison, pennies in better conditions like fine or very fine can sell for several dollars. Those in uncirculated condition, which are extremely rare for this date, can fetch much higher prices, sometimes $300 or more. The 1920s were a booming decade for the U.S. economy, and the Denver Mint was busy producing coins to keep up with the demand. The 1927 D wheat penny is a small piece of that history, representing everyday commerce from nearly a century ago. If you're lucky enough to own a 1927 D penny, taking care of it is important. Avoid cleaning the coin harshly, store it in a dry place, and consider professional grading if you think your coin might be in better condition than you realize. In summary, the 1927-D Abraham Lincoln wheat penny in good condition is a modestly valuable piece of American numismatic history, generally worth between 50 cents and $1.50 today. Whether you're a beginner collector or just curious about old pennies, this coin is a great example to have in your collection. Next up, today, we're taking a closer look at the 1952 D Abraham Lincoln wheat penny. We'll talk about what makes this penny special, the meaning of the D mint mark, what fine condition means, and most importantly, its current value in today's market. Let's get started. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. This series continued until 1958 and is beloved by collectors for its classic design, Lincoln's profile on the front, and two stalks of wheat on the back. The 1952 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark just below the date. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing some of the most sought-after coins, and the 1952 D penny is no exception. Now, what does fine condition mean? In coin grading terms, fine describes a coin with moderate wear, but still retains most of its major details. For the 1952 D penny, you can expect to see clear outlines of Lincoln's hair and beard, along with visible details in the wheat stalks on the back, although the coin will show signs of circulation. Coins in fine condition have usually been in circulation but are well preserved, making them attractive to collectors who want a balance between condition and affordability. So, what is the current value of a 1952 D Lincoln wheat penny in fine condition? On today's market, these coins typically sell for anywhere between 50 cents and $2. The exact price depends on factors like the coin's overall eye appeal and how well the details have been preserved. For some perspective, pennies in lower grades such as good might sell for around 20 to 40 cents, while those in higher grades like very fine or extremely fine can fetch between $300 and $500. Uncirculated coins from 1952-D are rare and can command even higher prices. The 1950s were a post-war era of growth and prosperity in the United States. The Denver Mint was actively producing millions of pennies each year to meet the needs of a growing economy. The 1952 D Lincoln Wheat penny is a small but important piece of that history. If you have a 1952 D penny or other wheat pennies, remember that proper care is essential for maintaining their value. Avoid cleaning your coins aggressively, store them in a cool, dry place, and consider getting valuable coins professionally graded. To wrap it up, the 1952 D Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, in fine condition, is a collectible coin that typically holds a value between 50 cents and $2 today. It's a great piece for both beginner and intermediate collectors looking to add a bit of history to their collection. Next up, today, we're focusing on the 1950 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny, specifically the version without mint mark, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. We'll explore what makes this penny special, explain what extra fine condition means, and reveal its value in today's market. Let's dive in. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person and became a favorite among collectors for its classic design, Lincoln's profile on the front, and two wheat stalks framing the reverse. In 1950, pennies without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which was the original and largest U.S. mint facility. Unlike the Denver or San Francisco mints, Philadelphia pennies typically don't have mint mark now. Let's talk about grading. The term extra fine refers to a coin that has only light wear on the highest points but retains nearly all the original detail. For a 1950 penny in extra fine condition, you'll still see sharp lines in Lincoln's hair and beard, and the wheat stalks on the reverse remain crisp with minor wear. Extra fine coins are highly sought after because they strike a perfect balance between wear and detail. They're not mint condition, but they're well preserved and pleasing to the eye. So what is the value of a 1950 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition? On the current market, these coins typically sell between $2 and $7. The exact price depends on the coin's eye appeal, luster, and overall quality. For comparison, coins graded as fine or very fine might be worth around 50 cents to $2, while uncirculated examples can command prices upwards of $200 or more. The Philadelphia Mint has been a cornerstone of American coin production since 1792. By 1950, the U.S. economy was booming post-World War II, and the Mint was producing pennies in massive quantities to meet everyday needs. If you own a 1950 penny or any wheat penny, keeping it in excellent condition is key to maintaining its value. Next up, the 1934 Abraham Lincoln Wheat penny without mint mark, in fine condition. We'll discuss what makes this coin special, what without mint mark means, the significance of its fine condition grading, and of course, its current value in today's market. Let's get started. The Lincoln Wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, marking the first time a real person appeared on a U.S. coin. Its iconic design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse, symbolizing prosperity. The 1934 penny without mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the oldest and most prolific U.S. mint facility. Unlike the Denver or San Francisco mints, Philadelphia pennies from this era typically don't carry a mint mark, making it easy to identify their origin. Now, what does fine condition mean in coin grading terms? A coin graded as fine shows moderate to considerable wear, but retains the major details. For the 1934 penny, this means you'll still see Lincoln's facial features and hair outline, as well as the wheat stalks on the reverse, although some finer details may be worn away. Fine condition coins strike a balance. They have been circulated, but are still well preserved enough to be attractive to collectors, especially for coins as old as this one. So, what is the value of the 1934 Lincoln Wheat penny without mint mark in fine condition? Today, these coins generally sell between 50 cents and $3. The exact value depends on the coin's overall eye appeal, wear pattern, and the current collector demand. For context, coins in lower grades like good might be worth around 20 to 50 cents, while those in very fine or extremely fine condition can fetch anywhere from $3 to $10. Uncirculated specimens are rare and highly valued by collectors. The 1930s were a challenging decade due to the Great Depression, but coins like the 1934 Lincoln wheat penny remind us of the resilience of American history. The Philadelphia Mint continued to produce millions of pennies, ensuring the circulation of everyday currency. If you're fortunate enough to own a 1934 wheat penny, it's important to preserve its condition. Avoid harsh cleaning, keep your coins in protective holders, and store them in a dry, stable environment to maintain their value. Next up, the 1942 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition. We'll dive into its history, explain what without mint mark means, discuss the significance of its very fine grading, and reveal its value in today's market. Let's get started. The Lincoln wheat penny has been a beloved American coin since its introduction in 1909. Created to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The wheat stalks on the reverse symbolize prosperity and growth, making it an iconic design that collectors love. The 1942 Lincoln penny without a mint mark was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally didn't add mint marks to its coins during this era. This means the coin you're seeing was struck in Philadelphia, the nation's oldest mint. Now, what does very fine mean when it comes to coin grading? A very fine coin shows moderate wear on its highest points, but much of the design detail remains clear and sharp. For the 1942 penny, this means you'll still see distinct lines in Lincoln's hair and beard, as well as strong detail in the wheat stalks on the reverse. Coins graded very fine strike a great balance between wear and detail, making them highly desirable for collectors who want well-preserved coins without paying a premium for uncirculated examples. So how much is a 1942 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark worth in very fine condition? On today's market, these coins generally range between $1.50 and $5. Factors such as luster eye appeal and exact wear pattern can influence the price. For context, pennies in fine condition may be worth around 75 cents to $2, while those in extremely fine or uncirculated condition can command prices well above $10. The early 1940s were a pivotal time in American history, with the country deeply involved in World War II. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of pennies to support everyday commerce, and these coins offer a tangible link to that era. If you own a 1942 wheat penny, or any coin from this era, preserving its condition is key. Avoid cleaning coins aggressively, store them in protective holders, and keep them in a stable, dry environment. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting insights, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Got questions or want to share your coin finds? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy collecting!